Today, we are the people speaking to America. We are the people speaking to Washington, D.C. We are the people speaking to the people of El Paso and to Ohio. We are the people, and the people have gathered here today, and you people walking around, you can join us. You can join us. This is your fight too. And Vida has started something that's going to spread all across America, right here in this plaza, okay? All right, right here in this plaza. We have many people like her in our community, that they're professionals and they take an interest in what's happening in our community. So at this time, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to the chair of Vida. Okay.
Thank you, Hector, and thank you very much for all your hard work and for helping us organize this vigil. I first want to say, quiero primero pedirles que dediquemos un rato de silencio, un minuto de silencio, para elevar las almas que hemos perdido, tanto como las víctimas del Paso como las víctimas en Dayton. Estamos aquí para comunicarles a ellos que no han muerto en vano y que nosotros estaremos juntos en algún momento de nuestras vidas. Pero primeramente vamos a recordarlos en un momento de silencio, por favor. Gracias. For me, it's an honor to be here and addressing you. I want to invite everybody walking around, like Hector said, to join. We are here to remember the victims of El Paso and Dayton. Estamos aquí para recordar las víctimas y que no mueran en vano. Pero hay que hacer todo lo posible porque esto no vuelva a suceder, y está dentro de cada uno de nosotros hacer algo porque esto no vuelva a suceder. It's very appropriate that we are here to remember them, and particularly to remember that it's within each of our power to do what we can to make sure this never, ever happens again. But it's also fitting to remember that our community is targeted, and we have to stand up for that.
There were 22 people that died in El Paso, and 9 died in Dayton, Ohio, all from gunfire, all from hate, and we have their names here. So I am going to call certain people to come up and read 5 names, and then I'll call the other person. Sonia Gutierrez, please step up and say a few words and maybe read these names.
Thank you. But before I read the names, let me tell you something. Nothing is going to change if we don't empower the Latino community. All of you that can vote, you need to vote in the next election. You have to vote, and you have to get the vote out. Those of you that qualify for citizenship, become citizens and vote, and get your family and your friends to vote. Nada va a cambiar si no votamos, señores. Regístrense y voten con su conciencia. Voten no solamente por el bien de la nación, voten por la comunidad latina que está siendo amenazada tremendamente. Ahora voy a leer 5 de los nombres de los que fallecieron en El Paso. Sacid Salch, Derek Foch, Logan Turner, Nicholas Comer, Beatriz Warren Curtis.
Tengo el distinguido placer de presentarle a Congressman Franklin Garcia.
Thank you so much, Hector. Ms. Butler, come up here. Come up here for a minute. You know, a lot of you know that what I do is I advocate for the admission of our city as the 51st state. I'm all over fighting for statehood. So it always saddens me when I have to take time out to go to events like this, because that's time that I can go and I can be doing fighting for statehood for the District of Columbia. Now, we are a compassionate people, and that's why we're here. And I want to thank the seniors, Vida Senior Centers, and all the people that organize this. But you know, at some point, we're going to need more than compassion, right? We're going to need we need some actions from our leaders. That's what we need ultimately. When you hear the numbers, that we are up to 225 days and over 250 mass shootings have taken place. When you hear that over 30,000 people are gunned down every single year, you know we have to do something to change this, right? And so what we need to do is we need to continue. There's a group that meets every Monday. They have been doing this for the last 7 years. Every Monday at 12 o'clock, they're in front of the White House asking for common sense gun control. This is what we're asking for. We're not asking to do away with the Second Amendment. We're not asking to limit your right to bear arms. All we're asking is just common sense solutions. That's all we're asking. It doesn't matter whether it comes from the right or left, Democrats, independent. We want a solution. We cannot stand idle and continue to send condolences to the families and victims. This is wrong. This is not what we are. And on top of that also, we are also saddened as a community that the current discourse from this administration has led to a worsening of this situation. We welcome everybody everywhere. We're very sad to see that there is a witch hunt for members of our community. This has to stop. We need to find a solution for our immigration crisis. We cannot think that all of our evils rest with the immigrants. Immigrants make this country great. Yes. That's exactly what we do. And so right now, Ms. Butler, I want you to say a few words here, because really this is really everybody. I know that you don't speak Spanish, but this is really for everybody. Everybody, the message is across the nation. It's a message of hope and that there is light at the end of the tunnel. This is exactly what the message is. It should be.
And I agree that we must band together. I'm here because of Garcia reaching out to all. We must not allow ourselves to be divided. We must not allow ourselves to be divided. It's about unity. It's about supporting. That's why I'm here. I'm here because this gentleman has reached out across this city to bring us all together. We have to understand that together we stand, divided we fall. So understand that you have the support of many of us who are here. I encourage you to continue to do what you're doing and understand that we are here together in unity.
That's right.
Es como un movimiento formado de ejemplo y de virtud. Olvidemos la palabra tiempo, recordamos a nuestra juventud, unidos al centro nuestra frente, como ejemplo de niñez, mostremos que no estamos carentes, olvidemos lo de la vejez, los almuerzos, las clases cotidianas, paseos y reinos de obtener, nos inspiran todas las mañanas y la fiesta nos llena de placer. Qué dicha estar a los 60, brazos todo en nivel, gloria a Dios lo que lo intenta. gente. Demos gracias a Dios por darnos ayer.
Tonight, for Blanche, I also help to represent the Jewish community. Blanche called me. We are very good friends because I'm a preschool teacher and I've taught her children. And she asked me, could I come? Because hate is not just the domain or against Latinos or against one person. It's against anyone. And it comes because we look at what is different instead of what is the same. And so I came tonight to offer a prayer. It's a Jewish prayer, and I'm going to ask that Blanche, as I chant it, translate, because I don't want you not to understand what it is I'm saying. But basically it talks about healing. And I wish we didn't have to do healing. I wish there was gun control. I wish that people loved each other instead of looking to blame each other. But until that happens, I guess we still need prayers of healing. And so this is a traditional Jewish prayer called the Misha Berach that is done for someone who is ill.
La primera parte se disculpa por no ser latina, pero está muy contenta de estar aquí. Vive además en Adams Morgan y cree que es bien importante hacer un acto en contra del odio, que el odio no solamente es contra los latinos, sino lamentablemente contra cualquier persona que es diferente. Así que va a ser un rezo judío que yo voy a traducir. Misha Bera Avotenu Makor Habracha Limotenu. May the source of strength, que Dios nos dé la fuerza, who bless the ones before us, el que bendijo a las personas que vinieron antes que nosotros. Help us find the courage. Ayúdanos, Señor, a encontrar la fuerza.
El Paso, with our best wishes.